Alright everyone, this is another arcade video. Not the initial D cab today, at least not for this one. We're actually in my Thomas Wave. I just got this new game. Well, not new, but Capcom vs. SNK 2, and it wasn't booting up. He's putting it in the GD-Rom, as you can see that's mounted down there. I just wiped it with Windex. This was at the bottom of the disc, so we're going to try it again. And let's see if it, because it was getting boot error 21. If it doesn't work, I'll try one of my other discs that I know works, like Street Fighter 3, Street Fighter 03. I'm
not going to put the screw into it.
Yeah, alright. Okay, we're going to turn it on and let's see if it works. So far, so good. I know it doesn't do it until after it gets to the loading.
It did all that the last time. It went a lot faster this time.
Did it? Oh, that's good. How far did it get on the loading before it failed? Do you know?
It went to 100%, and then it said...
Yeah, the error 21, according to what I read, it was corrupt, so it might have been reading most of the ROM, and then if it was as dirty as it looks like, maybe part of that read was failed. So, we'll see. So, a little history about this particular cabinet. I actually bought this particular Thomas Wave from Mike from Super Arcade in Walnut. Well, he's not at Walnut anymore. I actually bought two of these at one point. I actually sold the second one because it needed a hell of a lot more work than this one did. Not only did that one have monitor issues, it was converted, I guess, for Street Fighter 4, so the original speakers weren't there. He had PC speakers in it, kind of oddly mounted. It needed a light, and some of the body work was a little worse than this one. This one originally didn't need monitor work, but if you want to hear about that chronicle, I've already done a video about that. That's on the channel. The stuff I did is buy a 2-player panel, new buttons, caps, that sort of thing. Got the Naomi for this particular one, so I could play all the Naomi stuff. Cleaned it up, and the biggest part was tearing apart this monitor to get it to work. Did you get this far?
Yeah.
Oh, it did? Okay. So let's see if it works or fails.
Right after this,
please work. Oh, game not acceptable main board. Alright. I know it's not the BIOS, because this is a Japanese game and I have Japanese BIOS. Let's see. Alright, little update. So, based on my search, it looks like it's probably the DIM board, which is this fucking thing. I've cleaned the GD-Rom. We've tried GD-Rom games I know that worked before. Reseated it, cleaned it out, dusted it, you name it. Nothing so far. We tried pulling the DIM board out of the initial D cab, and that one didn't work. That one didn't boot at all, I think because the pins didn't fit. I'm not sure, so I've reseated this a few times to see if it'll work, and it's booting up right now, so more troubleshooting. Alright, we gave up. It looks like it's the DIM board. The Naomi's working. We put Power Stone 2 in, which is loading and running right now. I'm on the floor. I gotta put it in test mode and make it free play, but it's definitely the DIM board, so I'm gonna have to buy a replacement unless I can find somebody who can fix them, because based on what I read quickly, could be bad capacitors, but I found a cheap one for $60, so I'm probably just gonna do that. This is arcade troubleshooting at its finest. Alright, well, Power Stone works. Power Stone 2 rather. It has its own dedicated cart, as I showed previously. It doesn't actually use a GD-Rom. And that DIMM board, I'll just buy a replacement. But I also wanted to show you his other cab. This is the Sega Aero City. This cabinet was built in 1988, so I was 3 years old. And the reason I want to show this one today, because I've done video of this one before, but for Christmas, I got my new button suite. Get that focus. Clear red and clear blue. Now, as you can see here, there's like this bubble thing. That's because the guy I bought off of, he put some really crappy vinyl piece on here on this plate, and we're still working with it because, as you can see here, certain select buttons aren't on this thing right now because they don't fit. And he's making a plate. Where's the one that you had cut? Or you can just give me one, I'll show it real quick. So what he's doing is he's making a plate that'll go on the bottom of this thing under the main board because I got him screw types so he can screw them in correctly. But yeah, that came out really good. I like it. He seems to like it. But yeah, what you just witnessed is normal troubleshooting for these things, and we know the Naomi works, which is good. That means the main motherboard works. GD-Rom is actually making noise, so we know that works. It's just the fact that it could be bad capacitors or it's a bad DIMM board in general on this one. So we'll just have to get a replacement and then try the game after, because I bought it recently and I don't know if it works or not. And if you've never played Power Stone 2, by the way, on an arcade cabinet, it is vastly superior to the Dreamcast version. I'm telling you right now. I much prefer it. Anyway, all right, that's all for this one. Just kind of day in the life of arcade ownership. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you.